The storm that will likely be a hurricane by landfall tonight is threatening more than 8 million people right now. Omar Villafranca shows us how people from all across the Gulf Coast are preparing for more than just a dangerous storm surge.
Tropical Storm Gordon formed over South Florida on Monday morning, lashing parts of the Sunshine State with strong winds and pounding rain. The heavy rains flooded out some local roads in Homestead, south of Miami, catching some drivers off guard.
I have a little car, so I'm scared till I get stuck.
Across the Gulf Coast, people are preparing for the force of Gordon. In Biloxi, Mississippi, they stocked up on supplies at the grocery store, while the fire department geared up for possible water rescues. Along the Alabama coast, residents who live in communities that have flooded before are anxious.
I hope that comes and goes, and we're done with it.
Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards is taking no chances, issuing an emergency declaration ahead of the storm making landfall and mobilizing 200 National Guardsmen.
These guardsmen will be pre-positioned primarily in southeast Louisiana, along with 63 high water vehicles, 39 boats, and 4 helicopters.
With memories of Katrina still lingering in New Orleans, officials issued a voluntary evacuation orders for areas outside the city's levee protection system. But Mayor LaToya Cantrell says they are prepared.
We've got the pumps and power we believe we need, again, to be safe and protect our residents.
Gordon could be a Category 1 hurricane by the time it makes landfall, and the big concern is storm surge. Officials with the National Hurricane Center are expecting anywhere from 3 to 5 feet of storm surge, which could cause millions of dollars in damage. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Pascagoula, Mississippi.
Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh is set for a week of marathon hearings before the Judiciary Committee, where senators will drill down into the judge's background and legal philosophy. Democrats were calling for a last-minute postponement following the release of 40,000 documents related to his time serving President George W. Bush. Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says it's impossible to read that many documents in order to properly vet Kavanaugh. Protesters have interrupted, but Democrats continue to focus questions on the power of the presidency and abortion rights. Republicans will point to Kavanaugh's record as an appellate court judge to say he is qualified to take a seat on the Supreme Court. Governor Bill Haslam is making good on his promise to listen to parents and take action on TN Ready. The tests have had computer glitches and controversy, so the governor wants to talk about it. Today there will be a roundtable discussion in Franklin to address the issues. It will be held at Freedom Middle School beginning at 4 o'clock. At that meeting, educators and technology workers will discuss recent problems and offer ideas to improve testing.